Okay, we are on. I just wanted to make sure we were good, guys. So let me just double check, mute myself on YouTube. Okay, so welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are here live another week, guys. And I want to say I'm definitely loving these stocks. I keep calling them stocks, but they're ETFs. I'm loving these ETFs. They are paying no matter what. I mean, I'm smiling, but they had a bad week, but I'm still smiling because the fact is they're still paying, guys. So I'm just really along for the ride here, and I'm thankful. If anybody, I'm thankful for these, of course, what they're paying. And if anybody's on this journey along with me, hey, I'm pretty sure you guys are smiling too. So other than that, I just want to let you guys know I have added remember last week I told you I was thinking about adding LFGY, that particular ETF to the group because I seen that it was a weekly that paying a high dividend of I think 47 cent. I didn't see anything lower than 40 cent a week, and it's been going ever since January 23rd of this year. So this thing is paying. So I added it to the group. So I did use some margin. I won't recommend you guys do this if you don't feel comfortable doing it, of course. But I use some margin to go ahead and buy out 100 shares. And so you guys are going to see it. I'm going to show you guys what it's paying out. And I think that's it. So with no further ado, let me go ahead and jump in and let's see share the screen and let you guys see what's going on here. Okay, share. There we go. You guys should see that now. So, as always, first up in the bunch here is QDTE. And let's see what you're doing, QDTE. See, they had a low week. Like I said, I scanned through these before I did the video, and they had a low week, but still they paid something. So, let's what are 15 cent a share, 15 cent a dividend per share. So, I had 116 shares, so they paid $16.95. That's what they're going to give me. So get the good old trusty dusty calculator here. All right, 16.95. All right, so that's that one. Let's jump over here to XDTE. And this was the one I was tempted, guys. I really was. I was tempted to sell these shares and buy the LFGY with these because LFGY was like $40 or $39 a share at the time. And these things, I would have sold 100 of these. That would have gave me enough money because you see these like $43 a share. That would have gave me enough money to get 100 shares of the LFGY. But I didn't want to, for the sake of this video and the sake of the crowd and everyone that's been following, I didn't want to do that. So I just went on ahead and did the margin and everything like this. I just wanted to let you guys know that little short story on that one. But anyway, so XDTE had a low week as well, but not too bad. 19 cent a share. So they paid $20.75 to get the calculator going here, plus 20.75. All right, so we're at $37. And for those who are just new to this or watching this or whatever, I always like to try to at least clear $100 a week in dividend payments here. So that's what I've been doing I've been getting over that for the last 3 or 4 weeks. But I have had weeks where I barely made 100, and some weeks I didn't make it at all. But still, it's up and down. But bottom line, they're still paying. So now let me be quiet and go ahead and jump over to the next one here, RDTE. Let's see here. If you guys, RDT, this is the lowest they had. I haven't seen these guys been this low since I opened this position. So let's see here, 13 cent a share. And so let's see. So they're giving me $13.95. Yeah, that's real low. 13.95. All right, so that's $51. All right, let's see what YMAX is doing. And these are YMAX and YMAG, they have been showing out the last couple of weeks. So they look like they're still going pretty well. Now, this is one of the lower weeks here because I think last week it was at 20 cent a share or something. So 18 cent a share for YMAX. And let's add that 23.67 there. Okay, 23.67. All right, so now we're at $75. So let's see. Normally I would have stopped on this one, YMAG, but I think the MST and the LFGY, they're gonna throw us over, guys. So so not too worried about the $100 hitting the $100 mark here. So let's see. All right, $19.92 for YMAG, and they had a low week. They had 17 cent. Now, I have seen YMAG YMAG go as low as I think 5 cent. Had to go back and look at one of those videos, but they have been pretty low. So 17 cents is still good for them. All right, so let's see. 19.92. So there we go. See, that would have had me under $100. But of course, we got dun, 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 MST. Now this one is definitely up and down, but they have been paying. It's a leverage ETF. And so for those who don't know what that means, just look it up on YouTube, or not YouTube, but using AI, Chat GPT or something, and it'll tell you. But basically, it's when it's for whatever stock it follows. When that stock goes up, this leverage one shoots up like 2% higher than it. And of course, when the stock goes down, the leverage one shoots down to 2%. So it's definitely a wild ride on that one. But anyway, it paid yesterday, of course, and it gave me $28.82. So got 100 shares of that one. So let's add that in there, of course. We always consider it income, everything. So 28.82. There we go. $124.06. And we still got one more to go, guys. We're gonna go to the newbie here, LFGY, who just joined the bunch. And this is the one I was telling you. It's gonna definitely throw it up there. See, look at it. $47.30. Boom. See, this particular thing is crazy how this pays. I'm like, wow. So as you can see, I was really tempted to just get rid of XDTE, close out of it, and use that money to open this up, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this way and continue just to pay down, use these to pay down towards the margin and other things like that. So anyway, let me stop talking. $47.30. That's on 100 shares. Not bad at all. So this is actually one of the ones I would love to get my kids into as well. There you have it, man. I'm at almost $200, guys. Look at that. That is nice. I promise. So there you have it. Let me go ahead and write. I'm gonna make sure I keep that up so I write it down later. But like I said, guys, those are the stocks there. And once again, I say stocks, ETFs. And so I thank you guys, anybody who's watching. And I definitely recommend you guys, if you're not doing this as a side hustle, it's started. It's not gonna hurt anything. I mean, hey, I'm in for the long haul with these things. They may crash and go to zero. I don't know. But the thing is, it's still passive income that I didn't have to do anything to get. I just opened the position, bought the shares of the ETF and just letting the money sit. And it's been paying week after week after week after week. So, there you have it, guys. So other than that, I think that's it. You guys are gonna have a great weekend. I'm pretty sure of that. If not, I wish you guys a great weekend. And other than that, I'll talk to you guys next week. And it's probably one of the longest videos I've done in a while. So I do apologize for my lengthy conversation here. But remember, I like to buy and hold and let the passive income roll. You guys take care. Let this thing sit for a moment.